Thinking of closing your E-Trade brokerage account? This video covers everything you need to know. First, understand that closing involves key steps like liquidating or transferring positions, handling potential fees, and managing tax implications. We'll break down each of these to ensure a smooth process. Before starting the closure, log into your E-Trade account and review your dashboard. Check for any open positions such as stocks, options, unsettled trades, or outstanding balances like margin debt. Note any dividend or capital gain events that may impact your tax reporting. Verify your account type, such as brokerage, IRA, to anticipate potential fees or restrictions. Contact E-Trade support to confirm your eligibility to close the account and address any specific circumstances. You have two main options for your assets: liquidation, which means selling everything, or transfer to another brokerage. To liquidate, use E-Trade's platform to place sell orders. For transfers, use the ACAT system to move assets to another broker. ACATS typically takes 3 to 5 business days. Liquidating assets may generate tax implications, so consider this. For a tax-free rollover for an IRA, transfer the assets to another IRA account, avoiding the $50 fee. E-Trade generally waives closure fees for standard brokerage accounts. However, IRA closures may incur a $50 processing fee if the funds are not rolled over into another IRA. Be aware of potential wire transfer fees for moving cash, which is $25 for domestic transfers. Also, early withdrawal penalties of 10% apply to IRAs if you take a direct distribution before age 59.5. Always check E-Trade's current fee schedule for the most accurate information. You can close your E-Trade account online, by phone, 1-800-E-TRADE-1, or in person at a branch if available. The online process is generally the fastest and most convenient. AI-driven chatbots and automated workflows have reduced closure times from days to hours. Be prepared to provide updated identity verification due to enhanced KYC regulations. After closing your E-Trade account, you'll receive important tax forms that must be reported to the IRS. These include Form 1099-B for capital gains and losses, 1099-NT for interest income, and 1099-DIV for dividends. If you had an IRA, you'll also get Form 5498 showing your contributions. These forms detail your investment income and must be included on your tax return. For example, use Schedule D to report capital gains and losses from the 1099-B form. Make sure to download these documents from your E-Trade account portal before the account fully closes. If you don't report this information on your taxes, you could face penalties from the IRS. Here are examples of the tax forms you'll receive. The 1099-B shows proceeds from sales. The 1099-INT reports interest earned. The 1099-DIV lists dividends. Schedule D is where you calculate your gains and losses, and Form 5498 tracks IRA contributions. In closing your E-Trade account, avoid common mistakes that can lead to financial surprises. One major mistake is forgetting to liquidate all positions before closing. Margin calls can trigger forced sales if your account falls below maintenance margins. Don't neglect to download important tax documents like the 1099-B form. Be aware of potential fees that could apply during closure. Fully understand the tax implications before closing to avoid surprises during tax season. E-Trade provides checklists to help prevent these common mistakes. Now for the final step, post-closure checklist and considerations. First, confirm that all funds from your account closure have been properly transferred to your designated account or received as expected. Verify settlement and check for any remaining debts or margin obligations. Next, retain copies of your closure confirmation and all tax-related documents, such as 1099-B for capital gains, 1099-NT for interest, and 1099-DV for dividends. Download these from your E-Trade portal to ensure compliance and avoid IRS penalties. Consider consolidating your remaining accounts to simplify your financial management. As trends show, many investors combine accounts to reduce complexity and improve oversight of their investments. Monitor your credit report for any unusual activity after closing your account. Regular reviews help ensure security and catch any potential issues early. Finally, if you have any further questions about the closure process or your finances, don't hesitate to contact E-Trade support directly or consult with a financial advisor for personalized guidance.